So yeah, first off, I just want to give a bit of a shout out slash thank you to TCG News for featuring me on their number 25 update video. I really appreciate that. I was kind of a bit taken back watching it to see me, or my channel, in the video. I was not expecting that at all, so thank you very much for that. And also I want to just, again, I'll probably end up doing this almost every update video, just because he's always updating the webpage with my channel and just promoting it, and I couldn't thank him enough for that. And that's Gundy's project, or Gundy's channel. Link to both TCG News and Gundy's channel will be in the description below, as well as a link to both Gundy's website and to the video featuring Inventors League on the TCG News' channel. Hi guys, Brandon here with Inventors League, and today I'm introducing, or at least explaining, 3 of the archetypes that are confirmed to be in set 1 of the Inventors League. I'm only going to be able to show you support that I've made so far for 1, which is the Scrapbots. However, the other 2 I'll be able to go over in a little more detail. So, first off, we'll start with the Scrapbots. So here is the new support I have for them. Hey guys, so this is some of the new Scrapbot support that is coming out with the Scrapbot archetype. It's not all of it. There will be a few more cards in this set. There will be support directly for 4 Scrapbots, and as well in later sets as well. So let's start off here. First, we'll start with what you guys already know. You already know that we have the upgrade for them, the Scrapbot version 2 upgrade, which takes 3 turns to make, has 900 strength, 700 power, and sells for 1,000. Also, if you can't tell, I reprinted all these on gloss paper, so it's a bit nicer looking and a bit more legible and easy to see. It has the effect that all Scrapbot invention cards gain plus 300 strength and plus 400 power. And there's the flavor text, and it requires a Scrapbot to do it, and it requires 7 parts. So there's that, and of course we have the Scrapbots themselves, which take 1 turn to make, have 100 strength, 100 power, sell for 100, has the flavor text, there's the scrap type, and it takes 1 part to make them. And now we get to some of the new support, or really the new support that I've done so far, which is Scrap Warrior Scrapbot. He takes 1 turn to make, has 100 strength, 200 power, sells for 300. His effect is he gains 100 strength for all Scrapbot inventions you control. He's a scrap type, and he takes 3 parts to make. So that means when he's built, if he's in your invention rack zone, or even in the arena, he gains 100 attack for every card with Scrapbot in its name that's in the invention rack zone and or in the arena. So he can become quite the large attack beater. And then we have Scrapbot Medic, which takes 3 turns to make, has 100 attack, 200 power, sells for 400, as a startup effect. And startup effects means once they're built and placed in invention rack zone, so like they're booting up or starting up, which is you can select 1 Scrapbot invention from your scrapyard and put it into one of your invention rack zones. It's a scrap type, and it takes 4 parts to make. So this means once you've built this, if there's a Scrapbot that is in your scrapyard zone, meaning it died or you sold it, such as Scrap Warrior Scrapbot, because it has focus, Scrapbot in its name, you can take it from your scrapyard zone and put it in your invention rack zone. I hope you guys enjoyed that little video showing you the new cards. So the second archetype is going to be the News archetype, which is mainly going to focus on inventions that can't attack, but can get ridiculous upgrades, while the Scrapbots kind of focus on just kind of loading your invention rack with a bunch of different scrap bots that you can eventually upgrade, or they're great on their own with the scrap warrior scrap bot. So now the third archetype, and this is a bit of a big one. So basically, pertaining to the story of the Inventors League, when Scotty was in the league, he came across a lot of people and a lot of inventions. And so, as he's just trying to make a name for himself in the league, trying to become league champion, he came across a particular person who didn't seem to like Scotty too much, didn't seem to like anyone really. And it was later discovered by Scotty that he was an invention himself. It was an invention that was so well made that it became self-aware, and it started inventing inventions. So basically, what this archetype does, and the character doesn't really have a name yet, but basically he's the first villain of the Inventors League. His whole archetype centers around him himself because he is an invention. So he will be a card in himself. He will be an invention card. And his whole thing is upgrading himself. He is the main invention of the archetype, because since he's both an inventor and an invention, he can upgrade himself and he can build other inventions while also participating in the arena himself. And one of the major things he's going to be able to do is take the other inventions either he's made, or also he will have the ability to, on the occasion, now I have to choose my words very carefully here because I don't want to make it seem overpowered, but believe me, it's not going to be overpowered in a way. It's going to be very good, but it's not going to be overpowered. He's going to be able to take a invention from his opponent and equip it to him. He's going to be able to upgrade himself with your invention and with his own inventions. So the archetype is, I can't say too much because I haven't developed all of it yet, but that's the main premise of it, is it's a single invention that can take other inventions and use them to upgrade itself. So it's kind of like a mega boss monster, a mega boss invention. So that's it, that's all I have for this video. In the next one, you will be able to see some of the Newt's archetype support, and in the one following that, you should be able to see some of the invention archetype support, who still has no name. But once it has a name, it will be insert name here archetype. And that is if I'm not posting an update video or a few update videos in between them. But yeah, that's the premise of it. So until next time, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching.